Hi! We're going to be going over infectious mononucleosis today, and let's get started. So, infectious mononucleosis, also known as the kissing disease, glandular fever, mono, Pfeiffer's disease, and Filatov's disease. Alright, so you get infectious mononucleosis, or mono, we're going to call it mono, from the Epstein-Barr virus, EPV, which is a type of herpes. By the time a person hits 40, there's a 95% chance they've been infected with EPV. It's super common. It gets transmitted through close personal contact, like saliva, mucus, and tears. Saliva you can get from kissing people, from sharing food and drinks, and really just saliva on saliva contact. Mucus, you can get it from sneezing in people's mouths. Tears from the same tissue if you use someone else's tissue, which I'm not sure why you would, but you can do it. So, how EPV works is it infects the oropharynx, which is the salivary glands, the oral mucosal membrane, and the nasopharyngeal epithelial tissue. And it's all to ensure production of more Epstein-Barr virus getting into your system through your saliva. EPV suppresses the immune system through several mechanisms. It spreads throughout the host, so that it'll spread throughout the host. Your nose, mouth, and eyes, first line of defense. Obviously, they're entry points for pathogens. However, tears, mucus, and saliva contain an enzyme that breaks down the cell wall of many bacteria. Those that are not killed immediately are trapped in mucus and swallowed. EBV infects B cells by binding to the receptor on the B cell. So either EBV causes the B cell to enter a lytic phase or to progress toward a latent phase, depending on which proteins are synthesized during infection. After infecting the salivary glands, EBV then affects and transforms B cells into B cells with unlimited growth potential. So they basically pose as memory cells. However, it is possible that they can go into a state of latency and literally just chill in your B cells until you die. It never affects you. It's actually pretty common for adolescents. You have a 15 to 20% chance of catching mono when you come in contact with the EBV. And then when you're a younger adult, like 20s, 30s, you have a 40% chance. As a kid and as an adult, there's like an older 40 and higher, you're set, you're pretty good, you're probably not going to catch it, and if you do, it's mild symptoms. The second line of defense are the T cells, and the natural killer cells are then activated once the B cell gets into your system. So they're activated in defense against EBV and regulate the elimination of infected B cells. T cells that are specific for a certain EBV antigen find B cells bearing their antigen and kill them. NK cells can also kill the EBV infected B cells. During the lytic stage, T cells specific for proteins find EBV infected B cells bearing these proteins and kill them. When you actually are infected though with the virus, the incubation period is about 4 to 6 weeks roughly. For kids, mild symptoms, often unnoticeable. Older people, mild symptoms, often unnoticeable. Possible sore throat, very rare, but you could get an enlarged spleen or liver. That's about it. For teens and young adults, okay, well the first signs are fatigue, headaches, chills, puffy eyes, and loss of appetite. That's like the first week or so. And then you hit a fever of 101 to 105 for about 5 days, and then for the next week and a half it kind of chills out. Severe sore throat for 3 to 5 days, and then becomes mild for the next 2 weeks. You get swollen lymph nodes, so you have red patches all across here, and it's not cute. You can get pharyngitis, and that usually comes with the swollen tonsils, and they're full of pus. You can get an enlarged spleen and liver, not fun. You feel achiness, bleeding gums, jaundice, and rashes can also occur. It's not a fun time. It can last up to 4 weeks, and then some symptoms usually do keep going even after that. There's really no treatment. There are no vaccinations. Your body deals with it itself. Most of the time they'll give you painkillers and steroid injections to help. Have a good day.